Hey, just a few seconds, or I'm checking to see if I can access my video through the YouTube Studio app. It looks like it is not showing up. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10. I was gonna do a 10-second count, refresh the YouTube Studio, and check it out. It looks like it did not show up. So now I'm gonna just go the way I usually do and open up through the YouTube app. There we go. Just nice and clean on the page. Alright, so today is Sunday for me. Some people refer to the day as Sunday Fun Day. But if it was the rhyme that caused them to say that, would that also mean Monday Fun Day? Yeah, so that rhyme is not necessarily the case. Alright, so as the description says, I noticed that my skill points, compared to when I was at this spot last time, though it's not really a big worry, a little bit of worry that I had more skills unlocked during this time, during my last playthrough around. Being that there is actually a cap on the maximum number of skills available, it is not necessary to grind super hard.
Talk all you want. I only need a few hits.
But while I'm in the area, I'll take out stormtroopers, fight some fauna.
On target. Does not look good. That's it. It's all over now. Get up there. Hurry!
And kind of make my way to the next objective.
You're mine.
The hangar section still calls to me.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
I heard. They plan to bring Zepho artifacts to Coruscant.
Does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
Alright, so maybe I should not have checked out the hangar area today. I literally just ran right off the edge of the cliff. I was attempting to do a nice camera shot of the aircraft I was taking off to Coruscant. I guess I put too much weight on that into making a nice video.
Why are we even still here? There's nothing on this planet.
Well, maybe there's some historic artifacts or something. I mean, we are digging.
Who cares about rocks and pottery anyway?
Obviously the Empire does, else he wouldn't be here.
Ah, shut up.
These doors have thin walls. Oh, but continuing on from my earlier note, I noticed yesterday that there was a similar theme where I was switching to a more effective battle style. Maybe I should get a little fundamental with it and do some gameplay style type of thing. You know, at least for now. You know, by Malcolm Gladwell's standards, I am a master gamer. Although the streamer Disguised Toast referred to themselves as a gaming warlord, I thought that had a great ring to it. But I was not too sure about using the same term myself. I once adapted a term called gaming sage, maybe. But then I was thinking, maybe I would not actually fit the sage mold. And I'm not tooting my horn, just, you know, being honest and trying to be accurate also.
The villager was wounded, but he took out a trooper.
Evidence of a fight. A stormtrooper helmet left after a struggle with a villager. I wonder if that villager was trained or if they were armed. Maybe they were just brave. Somehow it looks like they got the helmet off the stormtrooper. Alright, so I'm, I guess going gamer mode. Yeah. I'm going gamer mode. As Jaden Yuki from Yu-Gi-Oh! Would say, it is time to get my game on.
Shouldn't have come here. Stop slipping away. Yeah.
Alright. That was a smooth takedown. I'm getting a little bit of deja vu going through this corridor. Rocket Trooper! Oh my god, the rocket just flew up from the wind tunnel.
Artillery down. Let's get him.
It was quite a sight. I should probably take these two down.
We'll win easy.
They seem to be trying some kind of
I think he's giving up.
standing and waiting tactic.
Come on, Jedi. Fight us.
I was gonna attempt a dash strike.
I can take him myself.
Oh, but I guess I decided to approach gently instead. Maybe it would have been more sportsmanlike. But then again, in this case, it actually is a life and death situation. Maybe I should not get too sportsmanlike. In the Kingsman, I recently watched that movie with my parents, and it was the third in the Kingsman line of movies. They kind of went backwards in time, the way Fast and Furious did with Tokyo Drift. The sportsmanlike conduct is similar to the way they would speak of a gentleman. In this day and age, however, maybe people can also speak of a gentlewoman. Wow, that flag is kind of beautiful. Just shimmering in the wind. Atop a sort of orb-like citadel. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I was doing a little bit of thinking there. I was like, I'm feeling a little lazy. Maybe it would have been better just to like use a YouTube preview image, but I probably should take a screenshot in this case. Alright, screenshot saved. Oh yeah. About the whole being like honest and accurate thing, I just worry that like the effects of a jinx or a caster curse would come into play or something. So about the whole gaming master / sage thing, I'm gonna knock on wood. Also, maybe I've been knocking on wood too much recently. It might be like better to space things out. But once I say it out loud, there's like I'm not aware of rules concerning knocking on wood. This is actually probably completely fine. Alright, I'm gonna get going.
Hey, an intruder! Execute the intruder! I'm stepping back. Okay, I got this. I got this. Incoming!
Nice.
Get down here! Up there, the enemy! Don't stop moving! Hey, you! Identify yourself! He's blocking! You're doomed!
We'll win easy. Converge on the target.
skill points acquired. I think that means that'll guarantee me a sprint strike. And that would be basically the point where I was talking about before. All the skills that were available before my connection with the Force was healed again recently. That makes me think I'm gonna actually leave the rest of the stormtroopers in this area alive and kinda skirt away with my haul. It is a, maybe a lesson in not being greedy. A lesson that is not set in stone. It's a very it depends type of thing. In this case though, I got the feeling of it, and I have had experience where I like pushed too far and then like there was backlash or something. Alright, so I have enough XP to unlock the sprint strike. It's very good, very solid, dependable, and it does not use a force bar. It just is a very fundamental lightsaber technique. I ended up using this a lot, I guess, in my last playthrough around, but it's possible that contributed to my decline in the use of the dash strike, which may actually be really fun and maybe even invaluable as a skill to incorporate into a ever-changing tool set. The sprint strike does look nice though. Alrighty then. I think, you know, the opposition ahead. They're like free range. Free pickings. I just overheard some stormtroopers talking. I think one of them lost a blaster rifle and accused their coworker of stealing it. There's some inner turmoil in their organization.
Cal, we've got to...
I just heard Seer. Oh. ATSD here. Dash strike. Oh, I missed.
Toss it. Give me stim.
I kicked it. I evaded. I did a quick evade and kicked it. That was like a heat-seeking missile on that one. It's got some thin legs. The dash strike is not 100% hit. There we go. Took it out on a dash strike though. There's gonna be a pilot that comes out though. I'm gonna let this pilot shoot me first, and I'm gonna block it. And then, for some reason I thought that was a more gentle way. Or, I don't know. Maybe I should have just, like, took them out while they were still crawling on the ground.
Nice work out there, kid. Hey, you got some real moves on you. Just tell me that this visit wasn't for nothing.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage. They definitely used the Force.
An advanced civilization of Force wielders who mysteriously vanished. No wonder Master Cordova became so obsessed with them. What else did you find?
Before they disappeared, the Zepho journeyed to the planet Kashyyyk. Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Kashyyyk, look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees big time.
So we better get ready for a fight.
I think this lifestyle suits you. Fighting that Wookiee seems to have made you more confident. So, how are you holding up?
I mean, with the Force?
Yes, with the Force. I know you said it could be overwhelming.
Haven't gotten myself killed yet. Rather not talk about it.
Yeah, well, I understand. More than you realize.
Why'd you choose to stop using the Force?
When the Purge started, and our clone troops turned against us, my Padawan and I took several younglings and we went into hiding. But we didn't last long. Imperial Patrol was about to discover our location, so I tried to lure them away from my Padawan Trilla. She stayed behind with the younglings, but they caught me. And they tortured me. They wanted to know about the others and how many were left, but mostly they wanted to know about Cordova and where he went.
But you escaped.
It was a prison riot. I saw my opportunity and I took it. But they almost broke me. And I am not the same as I was, Cal.
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No. But that's why we can't give up. We can't let the sacrifice of those closest to us be for nothing.
There was just a lot of deep conversation just now. I was, not completely present, maybe? During this, interstice, Cal is still, technically a Force-using beginner. And based on the skills I unlocked, it's kind of like beginning to tread into the intermediate zone. And I guess that was like the official point of this conversation. Cere's Padawan. Cere shares an awful memory about her past. During the Jedi Purge, she was captured and tortured by the Empire. She was able to escape, but her Padawan was not so lucky. Years later, the event has left her scarred and reluctant to use the Force. Wow, reading this the second time around carries with it a deeper meaning. Be right back, I am going to pee. I am here. I plan on taking a rest day tomorrow.
Please, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
Seer, I see. I think my indication of talking actually might have helped you in pulling you out of that trance you were in.
When you want to go, let me know. I'll be right here.
Ooh. Alright. Not sure if the red lightsaber is increasing my rage. Maybe not. Or maybe it's correlation does not necessarily prove causation. Something a psychology teacher once said. New seed planted. Kelpie has grown in. Gillypod is on the way. It looked really nice. It was where that Phylac once stood. The ram, and eventually a rocket trooper takes the spot atop the Gillypod. It's kind of like a raised pedestal section. Speaking of the red lightsaber, however, I'm gonna keep it equipped and head to Kashyyyk, I guess. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit here. Let's see here. Silver and iron. As it turns out, I think a lot of attention has ended up being paid to this red lightsaber. At least how it looks so far, toward the start of the game. Which I might just be like, that might be all she wrote for this playthrough around. So it's kind of a good thing. Because I'm actually going with these materials that I have not used before. I think one of them is the lamina steel. And it's kind of a nice color. It's green. Ooh, it's green and it goes with the red. I once had the Dolomite equipped with the green lightsaber. And it was the comparison to the Hulkbuster. Mike and Ike's and Christmas colors. Quite nice. This will be nice too. Lamina steel. It has a cool ring to it. Alright. Jaro Tapal sleeve. It's so cool, actually. Maybe I should switch it up, though. Oh, the Umbaran campaign sleeve is also mesh. Peace and justice. It also has some type of mesh lining cloth. Kind of ripped up a bit. Oh, wait a second. Maybe that's just the look of the lightsaber. Yeah. One side of the lightsaber is kind of mashed in, ripped up. Peace and justice. It looks kind of cool here. The 2 dots section, I think it matches the lamina steel color coats. The switch. I was gonna change my poncho out. Alright. Duty and resolve. This looks really cool, too. Yeah. Alright. Protection and defense 1. Maybe I'll just go protection and defense 2. These were 2 parts that I unlocked late game. Last playthrough around. Cool beans. Alright, let's see about my outfits. I'm gonna stand next to the bed for this one. The Pathfinder still fits, I think. At least in terms of what I'm doing. Guardian possibly could. I think I'll keep on the Pathfinder for now. I'll change up the poncho. I'm going to Kashyyyk. Ooh. So I was thinking before that maybe I should equip the free Kashyyyk poncho. Unless I wanted to stay more politically neutral. Free Kashyyyk. Alright, I think I'm gonna wear the free Kashyyyk one, because, you know, Cal is pretty anti-Empire. I usually try to give a more balanced approach to it, a balanced perspective. But this one, you know, Cal tips the edge of the favor in the balance. So, I'm going with this political statement, free Kashyyyk. I'm guessing from Imperial occupation. BD1's new skin, awesome looking, bomb grass. It might not be too flashy, but it does have a hint of bomb grass, which, you know, I'm not too sure about. I'm reminded of lip balm, lip gloss type of thing, and grass, but bomb grass, maybe that's just it. It's like kind of a glossy chapstick grass. And I'll change up the skin of the mantis. The color coding. Mercenary. This one kind of fits what the crew is doing. And it still has that tinge of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, who, at the start of the adventure, was a mercenary. I'm glad I took out that ATST earlier without dying. I'm gonna throw out a water bottle. Be right back. I have returned. Time to head to Kashyyyk. Before I go to Kashyyyk, though, maybe I should go to Bogano just do that puzzle at the start of the section. I think my force push will allow me to open up some stuff. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. It might actually be better to attempt to do it with the force pull, but there is a little critter around who can be picked up now.
Today, our great military is dedicated to enforcing the laws of the Empire, yielding to no one who seeks to destroy our galactic harmony.
You hear that garbage?
Turn it off, please.
Lying imps. Do you think anyone buys this junk?
Too many on the core worlds. Their daily lives haven't changed much since the Empire took over.
Oh, come on. Some of them are even richer than before. Not like the expendable worlds. Not like the Terra.
As long as the Emperor keeps the right people happy, it'll never stop.
That's why we need the Jedi.
Then we better get this holo thing fast. Time to land. Get up here.
Yeah, it is a good thing I wore my Free Kashyyyk shirt. My Free Kashyyyk poncho.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Not a fan of nature, Grease?
Only behind glass. Otherwise, nature's not a fan of me. I mean, I may have 4 arms, but if you haven't noticed, I'm basically bite-sized for most deadly creatures.
Some people refer to it as fun size.
So you and Sierra have been here a few times.
Oh, we've been all over the place. Non-stop tour of the galaxy with her. But she's paying the bills, so I can't complain really.
Better than hiding on a scrapyard for years.
Oh, that I can agree with. I mean, I've seen trash heaps before. And that planet was the trashiest. I can't believe anyone would... Sorry.
You're not wrong.
Braca might not be the cleanest place. Also, Seer is paying the bills, including buying scaz steaks, maybe? Keeping the electricity going, the fuel? Does Seer have a nest egg?
You're making good progress, Cal. I'm glad you're with us.
We got a galaxy to save.
Not an easy task. Are you sure you're up to it?
I'll be okay. It's better than hiding on Braca.
I've been to many different planets in the galaxy searching for... well, you. Unless we stop the Empire, we'll all be gone. Hidden or not.
I'm ready.
Good.
Oh. That might have been a pep talk.
You must have come here a lot with Cordova.
No. Actually, he never brought me here. He did tell me about it. I was the only one who knew of its location.
He trusted you.
I suppose he did. He trusted I'd believe him and finish what he started.
Hopefully he was right.
BD-1 thinks so.
He's one bright droid.
Oh, so Seer and BD-1 might actually go a little ways back. I see you.
We'll find you a home.
Boggling companion acquired. You've gained a boggling stowaway. Look around the mantis to catch a glimpse of your new friend. This boggling might have been ostracized from their society or something. That is rough. Exiled. But picked up to stow away aboard the Mantis. Alright, let's see
about...
Same kind of sphere and socket from Zepho. What do you think it does?
Let's see about this sphere. It looks like there's a stim pack on the line here. In that case, I chose to say nothing. That is a Flume song. Oh, yeah. It is quite possible that that was easier, actually, with a lighter force push, a lighter touch, to just kind of blow it like the wind, or push it like the wind.
Ready for another stim? And there we go.
Stim canister acquired. I think I should push down that pillar near that other stim pack that I acquired near the end of my last trip on Bogano. It's kind of like clearing up errands. Got a stim pack head start this time. A little extra peace of mind. The splocks can be quite skittery. Alright, this is the spot I was talking about. It leads down to the subterranean refuge. That was a sharp drop. Alright, so that guarantees passage upward from the subterranean refuge to a spot that is near the Mantis, which I will board right now, actually. I decapitated that bog rat. Quite cleanly. That was a nice little two-step I did just now. This controller's joystick is nice. It was a backup controller. I originally picked it up for the purpose of my brother and I playing Black Ops together, zombies. They were unable to read the writing on the wall that where you buy guns for credits or money, and that really turned them off so much through the experience that they just you know,
Quiet.
threw it out in the controller.
Quiet.
Metaphorically, I have had another experience where a person who I obliterated in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 threw down a controller, like in the way that someone might be attempting to break one.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Wonder where we should go next. Yeah, maybe there.
Maybe here.
Kashyyyk, home of the Wookiees.
Grease, have you ever thought of redecorating?
The Mantis? Why would I?
Wouldn't hurt to throw some art on the walls. Something new to look at.
Since when do you care about art?
I've always liked it. When I was younger, I used to pour through every piece I could find at the Jedi archives.
Did you critique them too?
I admired them. When I became a Seeker, I got to see a few in person. So many different cultures in the galaxy, and each one had their own unique works of art. It was breathtaking.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
Wow, that is beautiful. It kind of struck a chord with me because I recently invented a new art form. Be right back, I am going to pee. I've returned. I was imagining someone who was not from my planet watching my art.
Tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah.
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
Just like Rocco. Don't sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner. Please.
All right.
All right.
Out of context, that could have totally been a high five.
I don't see anything.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
Ah, the gazebo fellows.
That doesn't look good.
The Empire is devouring Kashyyyk for its natural resources. Wookiees have been enslaved. Or displaced.
Kid, aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with them.
Tarful could be anywhere, like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
No freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
Wow, that was like no question. Seer believes in Cal's plan.
Jumping, you better do it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD?
Maybe what I had sensed previously from Seer.
You ready to do this?
was her dark past, or the potential of a dark side resurgence. By the way, this place is called the River of Origin. If I was on Jimmy Fallon's show, maybe that was the point Steve Higgins would be like, what? It's called the River of Orgies? And then Jimmy Fallon would say, River of Origins. And then maybe Steve Higgins would say something.
Now, how do we get on top?
Like, what? River of certain members of the U.S. Senate? You know, I heard they were doing some kind of orgy thing. As long as, you know, there's no graphics. So it's like PG-13. Just talking about it.
I'll be more careful.
It might even be PG in certain societies. Alright, it looks like I get turned around when I try to swim for the other walkers. So I'll go up this one. I'm gonna attempt to go from the other side though. Oh!
Okay, now where?
There is some muck on this AT-AT.
Hold on, BD!
Holy snaps! That was a gigantic laser bolt.
Let's climb to the top.
Alright. Jumping in. It is hazardous out here. It looks like some kind of chair at an amusement park. Inside a cockpit. Oh, I guess, would the cockpit actually be where the pilot is?
There's no pulse. Your turn to report fatalities. This is L97240 reporting in. We've got confirmed casualties.
Oh my god. On the one hand, they're honoring their dead brethren. On the other hand, they might be about to have more casualties.
It's the Jedi! Sit back, I've got this. Nope, let him run. I can't get him. Okay, it's all over now. Just stand still.
What a combo.
on scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents. Keep us...
So this might be the cockpit.
It actually worked. Okay, throttle.
Report, what's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
Shut that guy up.
207. Stand down or we will...
Good one, BD1.
Let's do this.
It's time to go from 0 to firing blasters.
That's a lot of lasers.
And cannons. Oh yeah, these cannons will be effective. Oh my god, that AT-AT is like, what is this person doing? They've gone rogue, they're a madman. Or madwoman. Taylor Swift says something about... has a song about mad women. It'll overheat if I shoot too many of those. This one has a lag time, like a pumping shotgun. Alright, BD1, hold on to your legs.
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought an AT-AT to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. I wouldn't mind fire support.
Copy that. Let's make them even angrier.
Saul Guerrero really just had the audacity to jump on the AT-AT that is completely gone rogue. It reminds me of the Second Sister when they jumped on the Mantis in Braca. There are multiple people who are able to jump on the windshields. It reminds me of this scene from Malcolm in the Middle, where
They won't be using that anytime soon.
one of the children was having some kind of a nightmare that an aquatic fish demon was jumping on the side of an airplane. An aquatic fish monster. I am not sure whether it was a demon.
We have to protect the guerrilla fighters.
Where are these guerrilla fighters? Probably not the ones wearing Imperial outfits, though that is also a possibility. Will this blow up? It's like is it cake? Oh my god! The answer is it will. And maybe it is. Yes! It is cake! Yeah, I guess I've been watching some Tonight Show. Oh, there's a plane here. Keeping up with some pop culture recently. Maybe I just finished digesting some of it. No pun intended.
It's headed for us. Can you do anything?
Oh my god. That was a we're gonna die moment.
Brace yourself, BD!
The pilot of that ship decided, I might as well suicide this one. Or maybe it was not even a choice at all. Some captains go down with their ships.
Yeah, I'm okay. You alright? No, we are not doing that again.
You just wrecked a perfectly good walker. Got a name?
Cal Kestis?
Sorgarera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
Looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines.
Hey!
So, who are you looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter. A symbol of the Wookiee resistance. Striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
See
Tarful.
Grease? This is Saul.
How you doing?
What do you want with Tarful?
Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
You get that off a corpse?
My master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarful.
It's possible.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but it is not built for close support.
We'll stay here and monitor Imperial transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready. Go, go!
Yes, the Mantis is a personal cruiser. Most luxurious on this side of the system, according to Grease at one point. Also, Cal just kind of flashed that lightsaber like someone was flashing money. And then, like, you know, it kind of worked in this case. Chapter 3. A Fateful Meeting. While descending into Kashyyyk's atmosphere, the Mantis crew became embroiled in a skirmish between Imperial forces and freedom fighters. Believing Wookiee chieftain Tarful could be among them, Cal jumped ship and hijacked an AT-AT, piloting it right into the infamous insurgent Saul Guerrera. He totally just jumped on that windshield. Saw and his fighters were in the middle of a campaign to liberate a nearby Rocher sap refinery. With the possibility that Tarful could be one of the Wookiees detained there, Cal and BD-1 agreed to help him.
Glad you're all right.
Yeah, good to see you too. This place is a dump.
Your plan worked. And now you want to follow Saul.
Saul's plan.
What do you think of Saul's plan?
He's fighting a losing battle. I doubt freedom for the Wookiees is his only goal.
He seems trustworthy.
He might prove to be. But there's more going on here than we know.
And don't forget the Empire fights dirty. Watch your tail in that refinery, kid.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
The Empire fights dirty. Maybe that means the next time a pilot crawls out of an ATSD, I should just lightsaber him quickly.
I'm busy. I gotta figure out what to cook next.
Oh. That is a very important question, not to be taken lightly by Grease. And, you know,
Either
fundamentals.
You heard the Parsons?
Rumors and cantinas, but not much to go on.
They call them radicals. Yeah, I heard the Empire's got bounties on their heads.
Bounties, cantinas.
You go to cantinas?
Jedi aren't easy to find. We needed news.
And drinks. Anyway, that's a story for another time.
I think I selected bounties on my last playthrough around. I was a little interested, and it sounded slightly refreshing, the cantina.
Do you think the Inquisitors will find us here?
It's possible.
You better hope not. We barely made it here.
Well, we couldn't leave the Parsons and Wookiees to die.
Cal, your instincts are good, but that's not within your control. We can do our part. That's it.
True. I have a skill point available. I'm going to improve dash. It might be wise or safer to go with something like improve stims, enhance survival skills, or greater force attunement. But I placed a greater emphasis this playthrough around on the dash strike. I'm gonna go improve dash. It's kind of like a mix-up. Increase the distance that Cal can travel when using dash strike. That is such a nice distance. During my first dash strike against the ATST on Zepho, I missed, and it was because I could not mount the distance. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for today. I think it would be a good spot to stop for now. And I actually might be able to play more, but I'm not sure if the next spot to stop would be as good. It'd be a good place to pick up from the next broadcast. Alright, bye.